She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. She's a Mona Lisa. Everyone's lining up to see her. There must be something.
Okay, so to start off my morning, I actually was going to visit a teacher, so I went to get Starbucks for her and me, and then you guys can see the drinks. I just put them in. I got her some kind of latte and me a pink drink. I got my teacher a grande hazelnut latte because she said she wasn't picky and she like listed a bunch of things that she would want. So yeah, now it's time to go. It's like 8:24, which I literally left the house at like 8:05. So the fact that I got here that fast and got done is crazy. So time to go to school. Oh, and I told my teacher I'd meet her at like 8:35, so it's like gonna be perfect timing. Okay, I'm back. I had a really nice chat with my teacher. It's like 9:03, so I'm rushing to like sign into my class. She's so nice. And I'm probably gonna see her next week too. We have this Starbucks. This class, I actually have to do work. Normally this class, we don't have like a lot of work, but today I have a feeling that I'm gonna actually have to do stuff. So that's not fun. Let me like go to my email to actually find the Zoom. This is my AP seminar class. This teacher is super chill.
And so that's one place where there's a lot of information.
So my teacher was talking about our part 2 that we're gonna submit to College Board. So that's just what he was talking about earlier.
Way up so that you just get the quick overview of what's going on in the IWA.
So my teacher was just going over that, like I said earlier, the second part that we're doing, and then he clicks on the week and he shows us like what we're going to be doing every single day. I filmed this on a Friday, so we had already done the stuff earlier and he was just going over that, and then he was showing us our Friday assignment, which you guys will see later.
We've begun the process of forming a research question. Those are a lot of hopefullys, because and to add another one, hopefully you're ready to start doing some very serious research. There are a million tidbits that I need to throw at you very quickly. We lost 2 weeks thanks to the ice storm.
This is a better look of our week of assignments. I just wanted to show you guys so you can see it like all together, I guess.
Let me know if you've got questions and I'll try to find a way to answer them that is appropriate for this stage of the school year. Thank you, you too.
Okay, so it's currently 8:19 and I went through a bunch of stimulus stuff for AP seminar and I was coming up with questions that I could to do our part 2 submission for. So yeah, I don't want to show it to you because obviously I'm doing this currently and I don't want anyone who's doing AP seminar to like see what I'm gonna write about, just because we don't want to have like the same question or topic, even though it's all about like sports. Which I hate to be that person that's like, oh my gosh, don't look at my work, but since it has to do with College Board, I have to. Okay, so I kind of just finished. I labeled it possible questions because that's pretty much what it is. And it's like 10:24, so we're good. Okay, so normally I would like take a break and then wait for my second period class, which would be French. And that usually starts around like 10:35. But because today I'm getting my second dose of the COVID vaccine. So excited. We can officially gather, not that I'm like really going to, because there's like nothing to gather at. Wait, literally what was I saying? Oh yeah, basically I'm getting COVID vaccine and I'm missing my second period class, which is French, kind of at the perfect time because I did all my quizzes for this class, but I haven't done the homework because I was like, what's more important, the homework or the quizzes? Because the homework, like the teacher will just like shame you for not doing it, but like the quizzes, which it was like vocab quizzes, was like actually a grade. Also, you guys, I literally have to flex this, so if you have a bad grade in AP Lang, don't watch this. Totally get it, that was me. But I've talked like so much about how much I struggle in AP Lang, and we had 2 rhetorical analysis essays because that's like the section that we're going over right now, and that's literally my worst part, or I thought. And let me show you my grades, you guys. So on our most recent one, we got to pick what we wanted to write our RA about, rhetorical analysis, and I chose one of Barack Obama's speeches, and it was about like the first ever United State of Women's Summit. It was basically me being a feminist for like 20 minutes straight, but single-handedly one of the best essays I've written. Like, I love that essay, and I still thought that the teacher would give me a bad grade because I'm like, what is AP Lang? But let me brag on myself. This is it, you guys. Oh my gosh. Oh, she's beautiful. She is absolutely beautiful. Sorry, this essay is me being a feminist for 5 paragraphs, literally. You guys, in my AP Lang class, so these were both rhetorical analysis, I have a 100.46. Okay, it's only because on this first one I got a 92, which was something I was like so proud of. But we did this new one, this one, I think, yeah, this rhetorical analysis, which we could SVG, which was like the grade will transfer to other grades like equivalent to it, so any other minor grades that like fit that was also rhetorical analysis. Hopefully that made sense. It's basically waterfalling, which not all teachers do, and most teachers in my high school don't, but not gonna question it because AP Lang's really hard. So I have a 100.9 and a 100, and I literally want to cry. I never thought I'd ever see this in my life. Just proof that for every 10 bad grades, you can get 1 good grade. Like, oh, seriously? When I saw this, I almost cried because my teacher is, like, very adamant about how, like, no one gets that sophistication point. Sorry, it's like 10:29 and I've just been bragging about my AP Lang grade. Sorry if that came off as too braggy, but I can't tell you how many times I've literally cried over AP Lang because it's just so frustrating to work hard and just not do well, but whatever. I'm so happy. Okay, now I need to leave so my mother does not scream at me for being late. So I was just showing you guys that I had my iPad and then like my furry jacket thing that you guys know I love to wear, and I was literally doing a push notes in the car. That is how behind I am. That's what it's resulted to, you guys. That's depressing, but enjoy this little montage of me getting my vaccine. I'm waiting while my mom gets lunch, and my dog is literally she does this every time like me or like my parents will like go out of the car, and she sits like she's a driver. Like, it's so cute. Like, if my mom was here and I left, she would sit here. It's so funny.
Evidence of evolution for speciation from evolution population.
Teacher was going over some questions that a bunch of kids in my class asked. You guys will see it. We normally get on to I forget what it's called, like a Nearpod, yeah. And then people will ask questions about like a past test or things that we learned about, and then I'm like stretching because my back hurt, but yeah, that's why I hate sitting for a long time, but it's fine. Yeah, there's me getting into the Nearpod, and then you guys will see some of the questions that people have asked. Okay, so I still have to do the case study, and it's like 2:05, so I have like 45 minutes left in this class, but I'm gonna show you the notes that I was doing earlier. I literally was doing my A-push notes in the car while I was getting my vaccine because of how behind I am on notes. Okay, this is a reminder to go subscribe. Thank you guys for 5,200 subscribers. Absolutely insane. Okay, this is how much I've done. No, I'm just kidding. I did that page and then this page, and yeah. So those 2 pages, not bad, and I'm currently on page 566. So I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then FaceTime Anna to do my case study. So I'll try to like add clips of our conversation in, mainly us complaining, even though our teacher is super nice. It's just like, I don't want to do work. Hey, I don't want to do this. So I'm doing questions 1 and 2. It's in week 4. I was like, why can't I find it? So I don't know how long it took, maybe like 20 minutes. I had to like get up and walk because you guys know I hate sitting for a long time. But I was just finishing the case study. It was done on Canvas for AP Bio. Okay, let me literally tell you one of the things that I wrote. One possibility was that the woman had relations with someone else. You guys, this is so embarrassing. I can't believe I had to write that. Oh yeah. We have to upload a diagram. Every single question is open-ended. Every single one. When is this due? Okay, so we have till tomorrow, basically. Okay, do you want to, like, work really hard until, like, 2:50 and then, like, work on it later? I don't have the motivation. So it's, like, 2:50, and me and my friend have been working on it for 34 minutes. Let me show you how much we've done so far. So basically, we're only missing a few questions. I marked them. We're going to work on it later because we're both so done with this. But yeah, I hate case studies. They're the worst. I would literally rather have another quiz. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but like I do better on like quizzes than I do case studies because my teacher grades like open-ended questions really hard, obviously. And yeah, and I don't know. Like open-ended wise, I don't answer questions that well, I guess. Since it's like 2:50, I'm gonna lay in my bed for the next probably like 15 to 20 minutes. I promise I won't fall asleep. But then I'm gonna go get my dad coffee from Dunkin'. Normally I would get Dunkin', since you guys know I have Coffee Fridays where I love to get coffee on Friday, exactly what it sounds like. But I got Starbucks this morning, so that's like my pink drink Friday, I guess. I know these are like kind of clumpy, but I like kind of love it. Okay, this is officially one of the most random things that I filmed in my video, but basically I put a medicine ball in my room that I stole from my dad to like stretch out my back. Oh my god, you guys, I love this thing. It is so fun. I stopped, you guys, don't worry, I'm parked. So one thing that I hate though is that I always use my Dunkin' app because my dad puts money on it, so I'll use it. And it was so embarrassing for like 2 minutes straight. I was trying to like reload it because I knew my dad told me that he put more money on it, so I was like, why isn't it loading? So okay, it finally loaded, but that was so embarrassing. She was just like, girl, hurry up. I feel bad. It's okay though. There was no one behind me, so at least it wasn't that bad, I guess. Is this even filming? Okay, well, I don't know. Okay, so I came to get my laptop. I'm not excited because I have to do a bunch of makeup work for my French class that I missed today. So that's not gonna be fun. And I'm procrastinating doing it, but I want to finish by like 5:15. It is much later, but I'm really tired, so I thought I'd catch you guys up because I literally don't film outros anymore. But basically, I submitted my IRR. I spent like 2 hours just like finalizing it. I think I reread it like 20 times. And mind you, I wrote this like 2 months ago and I was supposed to submit it already, but I've been pushing it off because I was like, SAT, even though that's like not an excuse, but I can't use it as an excuse for things anymore, which is really annoying. Anyways, I did that. I'm going to show you my planner. This was kind of my week at a glance, and then I covered up with post-it notes, kind of like the more confidential stuff. But yeah, I did like most of the things that I had to do. Still some stuff I need to catch up on. Okay, literally every single thing I have to do, like whether it's like school related or like resume type related, you know what I mean, I will put it in here. That's why I had to cover up a lot of stuff, because it's like things people I have to email, and I put their name so I remember, because I will be like, oh, I'll email them in an hour tomorrow, and then I never do, and then I'm behind. So on my to-do list I say email this person for whatever which is why I had to like cover up the names. You guys probably saw I marked off my French work. That took me 3 hours. Well, I don't know why I just whispered. Let me show it to you because I need to show someone. Okay, you guys can see my last edit was at 7:36, but I just titled it French work that I missed because I emailed the Google Doc to my teacher because that's what she asked for like people who had missing work, but I missed the class period, so I just did the same thing. This is what I filled it out. I bolded all the slides because I feel like she's willing to look over a few mistakes if it looks kind of pretty, you know what I mean? But yeah. Also, it did take me that long because I was watching like Modern Family and SVU at the same time. So that's kind of my excuse. And then the last thing that I was doing was I was working on my volunteer website. I've showed it to you guys before. I don't want to show you because I put like locations of stuff. But you guys have seen I was just editing my website because I wanted to like make it a little bit more professional. And the last thing I'm watching is KDU, and I love her videos. And yeah, that video was about like her editing. Her editing style is literally amazing. Go watch her videos. Oh yeah. I get so many comments all the time and it's like, Ashley, do a self-care day. And we all know I'm way too high-strung to do that. However, tomorrow is Saturday. Today was Friday, the day I was filming. I'm gonna force myself to do like a motivated self-care day because there's no possible way that I could just not do certain stuff tomorrow because I will literally be so behind. So we're gonna do a modified self-care day, being productive. Yeah, I'm planning my self-care day video, which is literally one of the most asked for videos besides like a Wattpad video, like Wattpad recommendations, because you guys know I love Wattpad, and that video that I filmed had like 20k views, and I literally replied to everyone and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do it, and I just haven't. Like, I promise I will eventually. So yeah, that's the plan. Sorry this outro was so long, but I know you guys like leave a lot of comments and I'll like, oh, I'll talk about it, but I never do. So I tried to address as much stuff as I could. Also, I plan to film a ton of videos like leading up to my SAT test, and I was gonna pre-record them and upload them, and that just didn't happen because I chose sleeping at like 1 a.m. as opposed to like 3 or 4 a.m., which is honestly what I used to do, but I'm not doing that anymore because I like to sleep. Like right now, I'm gonna go to bed and it's like 2 a.m., which I know you're like, that's so bad, Ashley, but for me, it's really good. This is literally the longest tangent ever. I think I've been talking for 10 minutes. Okay. Anyways, bye. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe and comment down any other videos you guys want me to do. Even though I know the videos you guys want to see, I promise I will film them. Bye.